welcome to Culinary Platter, and this is a very special video for me. A year back, if you have told me that I would be a content creator on social media, I would have just laughed at you and said, "What? What's wrong with you?" But here I am sharing with you this incredible journey and one of the best decisions I've taken in my life. So let's begin. This is a very impromptu and a spontaneous decision that me and my friends took, and this is not something that I dreamt of or I never thought I would be doing in the first place. But it just happened, and I'm forever grateful for everything that's happened in this 1 year. So, to give you a brief idea, I am someone who's been cooking for the last 6 to 7 years, maybe, and not just because I had interest. Yes, the interest developed over the years, but initially, all four of us in my family have four different professions. Me, my mom, my dad, my brother, we all are in four different fields, and so for us, cooking is not a single person duty, but a lifestyle skill for all of us. So, all four of us in our family know to cook, and it's something that we all learned. And it's because we tend to be in very different zones of our life. So, and it's just that we know to take care of ourselves, irrespective of anyone being at home or not. That's how we learned cooking, and that's how I also started cooking in the first place. But even before I realized, cooking became a habit that I started enjoying and became extremely therapeutic for me. And that's when I decided, in the second year of college, I think during the December month, I said to my parents that I want to learn baking. And they said, okay, you can go for baking class. And I went for a course, and I learned few baking skills. And then sometimes I used to cook a few North Indian dishes, looking at videos and all that, and also trying few recipes. My mom is my first teacher, and my grandmom and mom cook so well. They are like the best cooks I have ever tasted. So yeah. Anyway, so that's how I began this cooking journey, and I enjoyed cooking. But in college days, it was not a regular habit for me. I don't cook on a daily basis. Yes, I do sometimes for dinners, but that's because I was home little early than other family members. But it was very basic, like idli dosa or some rice with dal and all that. But on weekends or some nice occasions, I used to cook um, few North Indian dishes and all that. And some of my friends have tasted most of my recipes. Some of my friends um, have not tried my cooking back in my college. But my friends used to have this habit of always telling me that I had possessed this extremely good skill and I need to showcase it to the world. I don't know if they teased me or if it's something that they usually tell me if there's some festival or if some kind of an cultural activity that's happening in my college. There's usually stalls, and they tell me that ஹர்ஷ்னி நியூ ஸ்டால் போட்டுரு, நாங்கள் வந்து டெலிவரி பார்த்துக்குறோம், இதை பார்த்துக்குறோம் and all that. நம்மளும் ஜொமேட்டோ மாதிரி ஒன்று ஆரம்பிச்சிடலாம், நம்மளும் ஒரு கடை ஆரம்பிச்சிடலாம், நீ குக் பண்ணால் போதும், நாங்கள் வந்து ரெவென்யூ பார்த்துக்குறோம், நாங்கள் டெலிவரி பார்த்துக்குறோம் and all that. But I never took all these seriously. I just would laugh and then say அடப்போ அப்படின்னு சொல்லி I'll just leave it off. But in the lockdown, when lockdown began and in that time I started cooking on a regular basis. Like every day I started trying new recipes, and my mom, well, my mom was super happy because she gave me the kitchen also. She didn't have the duty, and also she had the privilege to eat nice good food, because during lockdown everything was closed and we craved for a lot of nice dishes. So I kind of cooked everything that we craved for. And one fine day on April 3rd, I just சும்மா asked in my friends group, telling, நான் இந்த vloggingலாம் பண்ணா எப்படி இருக்கும் அப்படி. You wouldn't believe, I kind of asked this around 4:35 and the page was up at 6:30. That impromptu this entire journey was. I was like, what? I knew nothing about all this vlogging and content creation. I was zero at it. I'm still in the learning process. But yeah, the page was up. When I asked them, they were like, super, பண்ணலாம். by the time I asked only, they decided I am some huge celebrity. I'm going to be this famous vlogger, influencer, and all that. And it was one of my friend. She only came up with this page title, Culinary Platter, was decided by one of my friend. She said, when I said okay பண்ணலாம் அப்படின்னா அதுக்குள்ள ஒரு பேர் இருக்கணும்ல அப்படின்னு, they started suggesting so many names, and this was one name suggested by one of my friend, and she said this is nice, this will go. And so then I said okay. And immediately one of my friend, he only created the Gmail ID for this, and he also said, I will create an account, and this account is still on in his phone. And he said, I'll keep this account on in my phone, and if you're busy, I would reply to all your queries, all your DMs and everything. And he created the entire ID, password and everything, and the page was up. I was like, what? So yeah, the page was on, and the only job that I had to do was create content and upload it on the page. That's it. And I felt okay, I'm on vacation, holiday, and the lockdown is going to keep extending. So let's try. So I'm extremely thankful to my friends. They've been super supportive, extremely supportive, even till today. My friends keep sharing the content with everyone. There's one friend of mine, he literally shares the video in all platforms. It even comes to our group, and we'll be like, இங்க எதுக்குடா ஷேர் பண்ற? He'll be like, எல்லாருக்கும் ஷேர் பண்ணிட்டேன். And I would say, some of your friends are going to block you definitely for what you're doing. That's how crazily he promotes and does PR work. But yeah, I'm forever grateful and thankful to my friends. They have been extremely supportive, and it's because of them this entire journey actually happened. They made me find my passion, and they made me do something that I never thought I would be doing. So yeah. And once the page was up, I had to shoot. I had no idea what editing is. I had no idea what content creation was, and I was zero at my photography skills. Like, if you go back and check my initial post, you would feel like, okay. Somewhat. Even now, my videos are not that great, or my posts aren't that, I don't have that great photography or editing skills. I'm still learning. I'm still working on my skills. But yeah, that's how it began. And next thanks would be to my brother, because in the initial days, he helped me take video. He would stand beside me. I would disturb through all his PUBG game sessions, and I would call him and ask him to stand beside me in the kitchen all the 1 hour or 2 hours of cooking, taking videos for me. So extremely thankful for him also. But initially, I after this 10 posts or something, I took a break because of the visa and packing and moving process. So I did not upload any videos for 3.5 months. I started becoming active, or I started taking this seriously only for the last 6 months. And the last 6 months have been extremely incredible and amazing for me. And the next thanks would be for my parents. If not for them, nothing would have been possible. They have been super super supportive. They are one of the biggest fans and the best critics for my video and content. Even if I'm busy, I have some work, and I'm not able to upload the video, my mom would call and ask me, என்னடி வீடியோவே போடல, சீக்கிரம் போடு, நான் பார்க்க வேண்டாமா, and all that. I would say, நான் ஷூட் பண்ணியிருக்கேன், but I haven't edited, I didn't have the time. She would be like, சீக்கிரம் upload பண்ணு and all that. So, and whenever I upload a video on YouTube channel, my parents share it on all platforms, in their Facebook page and all that. So, and whenever I said I want a planner, I want a tripod and all that, they kept shipping it to me. Everything I asked for, all the the pantry items that I needed for cooking, everything, they made sure that I got it, and I had it here for the content that I'm creating. So they have been extremely supportive. They never said, அங்க படிக்க தானே போனேன், போய் படி, why are you doing all this. They supported me so well, and I'm forever grateful and thankful for them also. So I think it's becoming like a thank you video. But yeah, so once I came here and once I started settling and all that, that's when I realized I have a lot of free time, and I'm not a person who keeps binge watching a lot of movies or show. I usually don't do that. Yes, I love to spend time with my friends, and I'm more of a friends person. Like I'm more of a people person. I have a big friends group, and I kind of like to be in my comfort zone is with them. But because of the time difference and all that, I had few time left here, that I thought I would change it into something productive, and that's how the entire lifestyle changing habits that I inculcated in my life began. And I started sharing them with you all. And I remember the first video that I took that reached more than 700 views in a day was this kitchen tour that I made. If I look back now, it's not that great, but I never knew how 700 people viewed the video, and it was a super hit. The first hit that happened in my channel was that video. And later, I share a video telling the tips on living alone, and it had like 1,000 views. The first video to hit 1,000 views in my channel was that video. And after I posted that video, a lot of my friends, like from my college, my school, started messaging me telling, we wanted this video, this is very nice, it's so relatable and all that. That's when I realized, okay, so people are starting to like my content, and it's more than the skill that you possess, it's more than the quality of content that you give is what that matters. And I said, okay, I'll make more videos on this real life talk and masters planning. Everything came because of that one video that was a super hit. And after that one video, so many people, even from this college, they saw my YouTube videos, and they kind of messaged me and said, your videos are good, I saw your YouTube video, it's really nice and all that. So I'm extremely thankful to all each one of you who've made this journey extremely incredible. Yeah, I don't have much great followers even now, and you might think 300 பேருக்கா ஒரு success story and all that, but for me it's something that I never imagined, but it's something that become life changing. And so that's what is important to me. And there's a lot of people and so much of process behind all this. This is not a single person's victory. There's so many people involved, as I said. It's because of each one of them and everyone who's DM'd me over the last 2 months. The reach that I've got for this page is extremely huge. Every day I get at least one DM telling your content is good, I'm able to relate to this content, and this is something I'm exactly at this phase, and you spoke about it, thank you and all that. That one DM makes my day. Honestly, that's more than enough, and that's only what that I wish for. That's the reason why I make the content. So thank you all. This has been an incredible journey, and to all the unknown faces and the unknown people who believe in me, who constantly support me, for my content, for and DM me every day for any content that I put, my stories or my post or anything. Thank you all so much. Thank you to each and everyone who've been a part of this. Thank you all so much. It means a lot. So for the next year, or the main motive for the coming year, is going to be creating a community for people who are in the adulting phase, or who's like me, or who's like us, living alone in a different country. And I would keep creating this real life content on social media. And this will be a community where you can connect to, where you can relate to, and you can share your emotions or feelings with. That's the main idea, and that's what I'll be working for. Thank you all so much for this incredible journey, and forever grateful and forever blessed. And I feel so happy, honestly. And keep sharing this video, share it to everyone whom you know, whom you feel will be a part of this community also. And let's all grow together. Thank you. Bye.